2023, back at the Nuremberg Toy Fair, and I'm with Class de Vries, who's representing Diecast Masters, and it's 3 years since we were last here doing this.
Long time, seeing no faces, so we are very happy to be back on the Toy Fair, seeing all the customers and all the people from the press, and welcome.
Thank you. How's the show been so far for you?
So far the show was, it was fun. It was good to meet all the people, see the faces again.
Okay, so you've got a number of new things to show us, as you always have, Diecast Masters. So what we'll do is we'll go through some of those new releases and let's see what we've got. So the first thing you've got to show us, Class, is this big excavator.
Yes, I'm very happy with the 395 excavators. Initially we announced only one version, but we get two versions of the 395 excavators. You see it's a massive model, it's a 90 tons excavator, it's a lot of details, it's a lot of weight, it's all die cast, scale 1 to 50 of course, and we tried to put in all the functions and we tried to make it visible to you. So opening doors and opening panels. On this side we got some nice opening panels, so you get the view on the cooling package, you get the view on the service station on the other sides again, because I forgot one panel even here. In the packaging you have a tool, so you can open...
you can use a tool or get some long fingernails.
Fingernails, I miss those at the moment. So, but you see the guards over the windows, because initially there have been some pictures into the Facebook scene without the guards over the windows. The metal tracks of course, and now we got two versions. One, 395. Will be available at April about. This is the mass excavation version. So you got a huge bucket, big bucket, short boom, and comparing to the GP version, you see GP got a longer boom, higher stick here, and the GP version, general purpose version, so it's you can work everywhere, so you got the hammer with it, you got the scissor, the braking tool of the, and of course the bucket. All over, a lot of hydraulic lines, a lot of input on the models, a lot of details.
So and I can see that. So the bucket removes with these.
Yeah, this is different from what we had before, because we are now talking about these heavy machines. So the heavy machines we can't put on just on what we used before, the quick coupler. So now you will need the screwdriver, and you have some screws with it to change your tools.
Yeah, and yeah, it's a nice heavy model. So we've seen the 1 to 50 scale 395 excavators, but these are smaller.
Diecast Masters will bring the 395, the mass excavation, and the general purpose version in 1 to 87, and it will come somewhere in third quarter.
Right, and these, even though these are 1 to 87 scale, of course, a big excavator still produces quite a big model.
Yeah, we got the 320 to next to the 395. It's just to give you an impression how big the 395 in HO will become. It's worth for the 1 to 87 collectors, the railroaders, etc.
Okay, so the next new model we have seems to be an unusual two-tone colour scheme, but you can tell us about that.
Yeah, the CAT D10, and not as I initially made a mistake by calling it a D10T, it's a D10, next generation. It's a fully new design. We use the undercarriers is the used one, but total new up the side, including the opening doors, including those, and have a look to the guard above the shield. It's an open guard. This is what the collectors love. This is what we learned over the last couple of years. On the back we have the ripper. We got the push block, which has to be changed a little. The angle is not correct, but that's why it's a prototype. That's why you see here two colors. So we have a lot of things done in 3D, and that's all why it's great.
Yep. So all the grey stuff is the prototyping. This is all new tooling.
New tooling for these models, including the stairs, the folding stairs. Not sure if you should have seen it. Yep, that makes a lovely model.
And when do you think these might
This will
get
be,
delivered?
as you see, we have a lot of work to do in this, so this will take after summertime, I hope somewhere in the third quarter.
Okay, that's something to look forward to. So what's next up, class?
Diecast Masters made the last model in the range of the Evolution series. You know, every model, a business group or product line had a first model together with the new models. We missed the Excavator. So now the Excavator Cat 2025 is coming. 225 is coming up. So one of the very first excavators, Caterpillar is now very strong in the excavator world. The Evolution set is coming together always with a booklet. This is just an example because the booklet of the excavator is not finished yet. It tells the whole history of the product line from the beginning to the end. So a very interesting model in a beautiful box.
Yeah, I've reviewed a number of these of the Evolution series, and they are certainly a complete story about a machine. You've got great technical detail within the booklet, and you've then got the kind of early machine and a more current machine side by side. So if you're interested in that kind of thing, these are great sets. So what we see here, this model presumably more or less exists already.
It's an existing model, the Cat 323.
And this older one is the
225.
Yeah. Any idea when this might be available?
We have to think in before Christmas time. So
Okay.
I hope October or something that we are able to ship.
So in front of us now we have a whole range of wheel loader models. These all look finished and like ready to ship. What's the status of these cars?
The wheel loaders, we have a setup of 5 wheel loaders. They have been announced for last year already, but we never be able to finish it. And now the first 2 models will be ready to ship soon, which means hopefully in Europe somewhere in April. We got the following models coming up: the 966, the 966 GC, 972, 980, and 982. And you think, it's all the same. No, it's not all the same. You see, on the front end, we got the single cylinder push, the double cylinder push, so the buckets. On the back of the machine, you will find we got different styles. I'm not sure. Yeah, we pick it of the bumpers, depending on the weight they have to carry, and we have the rear end fenders here. The mud guards are different. And the same is on the front side. So there is a mix of products and differences at all the models. Point out the back ends of the machines. So you see, there are differences. It's not one tool and we make it. It's the whole range, like Caterpillar would like to see from us.
Yeah. So the interesting thing about these is that if you're a Caterpillar collector, well, there's a big choice here. But if you like trucks and you've got some trucks and you're looking for a load, well, actually you can pick the size of wheel loader you need for the truck that you've got. So you want something big, you can use this, or if you want a smaller one, you can pick that. So it gives you some options. So you've shown us plenty of Caterpillar yellow. Now we've got some black.
Yes. We just introduced the Cat 315 model with the shorter back end, and we will have in the upcoming months the black version, limited edition, coming out somewhere in May. I noticed from my customers there is a lot of interest for the black 315.
And the thing you can say about these is that, well, we've all seen these on sites near us, presumably, but these look quite special, don't they? They're almost like a presentation piece.
It's a presentation piece, a special model for special occasions.
So finally, Klaas, we've got some D5s to show us.
Yes, the D5s, we introduced the Cat D5 during Bauma last year in November, flying in some models. This was the basic, the LGP version with the wider tracks, etc. The other new models coming up are the firefighters versions, the fire suppression dozers, and we got two versions of them. One, the version with the LGP tracks, with the longer chassis, undercarrier, the longer undercarrier, and you got the XR version with the smaller blade, and the tracks are more narrow, and the undercarrier is shortened. Further nice difference is somehow they made some more protections for the rocky area they work. The windows are fenced too. So these are the differences between the fire suppression dozers.
Yeah, I think it's quite nice that you actually gone to the trouble to make two different versions of it,
Yeah.
just a single one. So that's interesting too. Okay, Klaas, thank you very much for talking us through your new releases, and we look forward to what's going to come for the rest of the year.